What's going on, you guys? Jeremy here, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to actually structure and package up your coaching offer. So a new client just joined us this morning. He was actually a referral from one of our other clients that we helped pretty much go from zero to about 30 to 40,000 a month in literally 2 to 3 months. So anyways, it was a pretty layup sale, but nonetheless, really his main problem was he wants to get into coaching. He's got an agency. They're doing about 30,000 a month. They want to get into coaching to really scale up to 100 a month. And that's kind of why he's coming to us, to help him kind of package it all up, help him structure, and just kind of like guide him along that process from like A, where to start, and then B, how to actually systemize and scale up down the road. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about in today's video. So buckle up, it's going to be a good one, and let's get into it. So really the first place to start is by understanding, like, what does a coach do, right? Look back at your life, and as you're a kid, maybe you still play sports, but anyways, when you play a sport, you have a coach. Why do you have a coach? What role do they serve? Well, you don't really know what you're doing, or you don't really know how to get better because you haven't done that yourself. Whereas your coach, they're hopefully a little more knowledgeable and skilled than you are, and they will tell you exactly what you need to do because they've either done it themselves or have helped hundreds of other people just like you do the same thing that you're trying to do. So they have a clear process, and they know how to actually help you get from where you are right now to just get a little bit better every single day, so that way you can actually achieve your goals and like make the all-star team or win the championship or whatever, right? But the same applies in business. If you're building a business that you have never built before, well, you probably don't know what you're doing to some degree, right? That's where coaching comes into play. That's kind of what we help our clients with, is give them that clear roadmap to go from 0 to 100,000 a month and beyond. And we just show them, we literally lay everything out for them to say, okay, you're here right now. This is exactly what you need to do in order to get to this point. So there's no questions. It's not like, it is very clear to understand. It's very clear and easy to follow because it's just a sequential process. And having helped a ton of people do just that and follow this process, it makes sense. And as long as like they follow that process, they're going to get the results they're looking for. So it's the same thing for you in your coaching business as well. Whether you're a business coach, a relationship coach, a real estate coach, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, your clients are here, point A, and they want to get to here, point B. And it's your job as a coach to really clearly identify and outline exactly what those steps are in between. And then you help guide them along that process and hold their hand to make sure that they're actually following that system, they're following that process, and they're doing all those steps, the action items that you give them on your coaching calls, and they're actually implementing them properly as well. And that's really where a lot of the value with coaching comes into play, because a lot of people understand like the textbook and theory, maybe feel like they know what they need to do to some degree, even though there's still a lot of missing pieces, right? However, on the other hand, when you have a coach, they help you apply that theory and actually implement it to get the real results for your specific business, right? Because every business is different, so every process, every like system is going to be a little kind of generic or universal. But if they're based on true foundational principles, then they should apply to all the, like, to pretty much every area of business. And anyways, when you send clients through, there's going to be different nuances for each person, because A, the person's different, right? The entrepreneur is different, but then also B, like their business is a little bit different. And that's just using an example for us, right? If you're a fitness coach, kind of the same thing, right? Everybody's going to start with a different like body composition. They're going to be a different height, different weight. However, maybe you help people get shredded, get a six pack, right? So right here, they're overweight. Over here, they got a six pack. What do they need to do in order to go from A to B, right? They probably need to be in a caloric deficit, working out, following a plan, tracking their meals, stuff like that, right? So it's going to be like the same universal principles for everybody, but the application of it is going to be a little bit different, right? Maybe one guy has like X amount of calories per day, whereas the other guy is a little bit lower, right? So the application of it and actually guiding them through that process is going to be a little bit nuanced, a little bit different for each specific client that you walk through. But nonetheless, at the end of the day, your clients are here, they're paying you to help them get to here a lot sooner. And it's your job as a coach. And the way you structure your offer is to have a clear system for them to follow and then help guide them through that system to get to that end result a lot quicker. So that's basically the core of like how to actually package it up, how to structure it, and kind of how to deliver it. Obviously, there's a hell of a lot more we can get into. And I mean, that's kind of, maybe that's a topic for another video, but nonetheless, like really what it boils down to is just helping your clients achieve their desired outcome in a much quicker time, much easier manner than they otherwise would on their own, right? So that said, that's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more as well, and share this with a friend. Really trying to grow the channel. Goal is to hit 1,000 subs this year, and we're well on the way there. But yeah, if you found this helpful, share it with somebody, tell them about it, and then let me know in the comments down below what other kind of videos you just want to see, what other questions you have. I'll make a video on it. And other than that, you can follow me over on Instagram, Jeremy_Pogue. And it's a great place to ask questions and just kind of get to know me a little bit more on a personal level. So that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video.